Hello guys, today we'll perform a typical task of Python data analyst. So imagine you have two CSV files, Excel files from the client, from the restaurant owner, and the list of tasks to perform to get some insights from those Excel files. So top selling times, selling categories by service, selling dishes, and other stuff to group by. And the client, of course, wants that visually. So in this video, I will show you a Python script that builds data visualization like this, a PDF file with various charts, graphs, bars, and everything as the client requested in their task list. In fact, it's a real job from Upwork that I noticed around a month ago. It's no longer available, but it was called Python Sales Data Analysis, and the task was to help finish the task, which the client started themselves. So they provided the CSV files, the PDF with task list, and a Jupyter notebook with quite a lot of code already written. And we took that Jupyter notebook, improved some code, and built the visualization part, which wasn't the part of the original Upwork job. And I will put our final code on GitHub for you to play around with. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure if it's ethical to do, because some of that code isn't ours. But I assume if the client has uploaded that for Upwork users for public use, then they are fine with me to publish it on GitHub. And the script is actually very long, and some of the parts of that script I discussed already on this channel in smaller video and YouTube shorts, so I will focus on the visualization part. So step by step, we build the data set, which we call output information, with task 2, task 3, and others. So there are two data frames. We're converting some fields to date time, then group by hour, for example, group by day week, and then add that as a dictionary for task 3. Then some more data frame operations, and output information task 4 is filled in, and so on. And then after the task 9, the last one, this is the part that I want to show you in more detail. So we created a function called add chart plot with data frame, title of the chart, which chart, the kind, data x and y, and a few more parameters for adjustment for PDF. And all it does, it uses Matplotlib with subplot, doing the plot with data frame, then subplots adjustments with a few parameters, and then saving that into PDF and closing that plot. And then we will call that add chart plot for every task in the output information. And this is the code. With output PDF, we provide a few global parameters for PDF file and plots, like font size, for example. And then we go task by task. Add chart plot with output information task 3 with this parameter. And this is a bar chart grouped by hour with no adjustments. Then total sales by service, 31st rows with head function, bar horizontal with small left adjustment. Then one more for task 3. Then for task 4 we need to sort the values, for example, by sales volume for the first plot. I will actually close the sidebar. Then we sort by average price for the second bar chart, and so on. Then for task 5, we are doing for loop because we have service times like breakfast, dinner, and others. And for each of those, we're building a separate plot. And here's the output again, so you would understand it all together. So sales by hour, so task 3, this is horizontal bar chart, day of week, item sales volume, so butter chicken is the most popular item, and more charts for 64 pages in the final PDF. And I don't want to comment all of them, it would be pretty boring. Again, it will be on GitHub and you can play around with. But what I wanted to emphasize is this is what data analysts do in Python. They get the raw data, which may be non-ideal, some of them incorrect, some of the data pieces, some of them misformatted and stuff like that. So they need to perform data cleaning, data grouping, and then transform that into some kind of actionable information for the client. Such visual graphs is just one of the possible examples, and also we could go one step further and provide insights from those graphs with recommendations, for example, which meals to pair with. So the top sold pairs, for example, would become a meal, a special offer, or stuff like that. So yeah, this is kind of an overview of that task performed. Again, the code is on GitHub and you can play around yourself. And on this channel, I'm planning to do more of such tasks of data analysis, data science, data visualization, because this is one of the most typical applications of Python, one of its strongest and typical use cases. So subscribe to the channel if you want to get more videos like this one with more practical real-life examples from Upwork and elsewhere. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.